Alright, hello and welcome to another Sunday afternoon Super Robot Wars T-Stream. I am, as always, Bog Rider Josh.
I'm Shiv.
I'm the Krampus. Last time in Super Robot Wars, things got wacky.
Spike, heal,
Things got dramatic and wacky.
Yes. It's real wacky. So yes, last time, three different groups of people fought over the reactor inside of the GGG space station.
Yep.
Who knows what kind of shenanigans are going to happen now.
I don't know. We're gonna do Fuji research now.
Well, yeah, we went to the Photon Laboratory. Stealing everything that's nailed down, bringing the crowbar for the things that down. Exists in the background at all times, like radiation. You're part of the same series. Billionaire goes where he wants. No idea why you're here. Or what happened to that shirt. Follows Mondo and Beecha, make sure we don't get in trouble.
Gears lock the ride. Main character.
Has to be where the action is.
Or fucking else.
What are you talking about? Thank you,
Dingo's dingo.
Frontier Setter's here as well. Means Angela Balzac is around. Said it just 'cause I knew it'd make you laugh.
The gift that keeps on giving. Even in spirit, that's debatable. Guys, you act like a bunch of mecha pilots in the same place isn't a recipe for disaster to strike. Commence mad heckling.
Yeah, Hunter, there are a handful of characters in this that just, like some of the art styles, you can kind of deal with it okay being next to each other if you squint a little bit, but, like, Clamp is Clamp. Like, nothing else looks like Clamp art, so
Yep.
the Ray Earth characters way stand out.
I have vengeance things to do.
Like, some of the other ones that stand out kind of stand out in a good way, because you get, even though they're more modern takes on it, you get the sort of Go Nagai art style, which is awesome.
Yep.
You know, that old, like, 70s style stuff that you get for, like, the Getter Boys and Mazinger and all that. As opposed to the sort of more homogenized modern anime. There's very little art style distinction between a lot of stuff.
It's like the entire crew of those Shouty Boys was going to go visit Man's apartment or Tetsuo's apartment.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're not all necessarily interested in going to the apartment. Some of them, such as Frontier Center, like, I heard there's a lot of, this is the key place of science and technology on Earth. I want to look around.
Yeah.
Here's Lisa. That's one way to put it, Shiro.
Koji, did you build a robot?
Oh, it's way more complicated than that.
It's complicated to mean gross.
No.
Okay, good.
Complicated means bizarre.
Okay. Is bizarre. Koji, did you build a robot?
He didn't build her. She's Mycenaean technology.
Koji, are you harboring a robot?
She came out of Mazinger Infinite. I like how they just completely subvert that philosophical debate.
Yep. If/when.
The inevitability.
Hey, can we take a tour in our robots? Why? Just a hunch.
I mean, technically speaking, Vanden calls robot from anywhere.
Somebody did not know how to use handcuffs, and somebody else did not know how to take them off. Otherwise, that is some real kinky bondage gear.
And Michael's allowed to be into what he's into.
He is. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying he might want to either button up his shirt or
Take it off in public.
You look at that deep cut V on that shirt and tell me it buttons up any further than that.
That is true.
That's a choice.
He got diamonds on his nipples.
Comrade, huh?
Uh-huh.
I call him the comrades.
He has comrade questions.
Oh, boy. It's gonna be a ways away. I cannot wait until you hear what the Claw's plan is.
Yeah, it's appropriately stupid.
Oh my fucking god.
I mean, clearly it's to defeat Inspector Gadget.
The Man with the Claws plan may be one of the single dumbest villain plans I've ever seen in a sci-fi anime.
I assume his plan in this game is the same plan he actually has in Gun X Sword.
Effectively the same. For all intents and purposes. It's modified a little bit to fit with the other stuff going on, but basically, the basic idea of the plan is still the same. And boy, is it a fucking doozy.
Right. Here's some other woman who shops at the same shirt store as this dude does.
Yep.
She was the one back on Mars that was picking up the flowers, which was dealing with the Orphe blossoms.
Yep. Stop it. Stop it now.
Following me. I'm not following you. I'm just going in the same direction as you are. I've been down that road you're on.
He's not. He is too. He is not. He is too.
That's probably the most accurate statement about Delvin. What a big words guy.
Man, are you honestly gonna try and fight Doma? So I'll tell you straight up, my money's on Doma.
Oh, Chloe. Oh, there's a no Chloe.
But that's just okay. He opened there, alright.
I'm planning to chase everybody else out of the business and make my own moonshine. Make it on the moon. Authentic.
Oh, Cloud's Tennessee moonshine. You don't guarantee to make you blind or better.
Made from pine cones.
Pine cones are one of the greatest ingredients. Moonshine oil. Gadved. That's a name.
I don't want any of the Claws minions to start talking about nakedness. I'm Happy Hour Tuesdays.
Van, you learned this in kindergarten. Don't go with strangers.
Literally not a stranger.
Yeah.
He knows Gaza.
Gadved. Said his name.
You're all idiots!
I've been watching this and you're all stupid. We're the base now here. I was just here getting a churro.
What's a popcorn? Are you trying to do that hand?
I'm working out the physicality of that rear hand on Master Asia, and I'm not sure what this position brings to the table for a martial arts move.
Prosthetic wrist. Pops out a flechette launcher.
Well, you see, when you have TG cells, you can snap your own wrist to have that illogical possible.
Well, no. It's not so much about getting it into that position. It's more, what the fuck do you do from here?
Turn your entire body into an energy tornado.
Well, you see, you rotate your body around the wrist as the hand stays in place to get twist.
Perhaps use that to do proper twist action so you can cut Mobile Suit Snap with cloth. Sometimes you start applying logic to Master Asia.
Why is she still talking?
I encourage, because that got my mistake.
I'm not speaking. I don't know what else to talk. I have a recommendation. You should go away. Anywhere but here.
What I'm trying to say is we're all none of it matters.
There is no meaning. Except the...
He's got abs on his forehead. Look, Dreams isn't out for another 3 months yet, okay? Also, this is totally the claw, isn't it?
I won't tell you my trick, because it's stupid and you'd laugh at me.
I'll take that as a yes.
Share your dreams. I shall see it, sir. Wouldn't you agree, Mike and Wendy?
I think we've gone a little off the rails here. What were we talking about? Nothing. Would you like some moonshine?
Oh, Clarence, Tennessee moonshine.
I won't talk about the means to achieving that. That's stupid.
But I have a stupid way I want this to happen. Hello, Master Asia, who happened to be here for no reason.
I was getting a churro.
Sometimes you go far for a craving. I'm making that up. He was Dr. Claw. He got this bottle. That was license revoked.
How did we miss that?
I suppose some people.
Besides the human torso.
He was sitting on it the whole time.
I suppose.
Ow, my butt.
Right.
not getting over that. I suppose there's some who might call me that, yes.
You have a dream. Come here. Oh God, my eye. That line on his head is and happens a scar from me trying to scratch his head, just like, oh.
He used to wear glasses, but one time he was adjusting them upwards and missed, and that's since now he's gone to contacts.
God.
Oh, contacts would be even worse.
He's got one normal hand.
That's a wrong hand.
The fact that he still has 2 eyes means, I don't think he's gone to contacts.
Just like those marks underneath his R's aren't like eye bags or shadows. There's other places with claw his face on it.
Look, I had an itch that was worth it, okay?
Now it's will never itch again.
My dream is bigger than your dream. That means better. Everyone should follow my dream. Even if it's fucking stupid.
A million dreams, a million dreams.
I wouldn't be asking if I knew.
And I don't buy into metaphors, Batman.
The day I killed your wife was the most important day.
Oh, I
of
killed your wife, I killed your wife. I killed lots of people's wives. I
wives.
killed my wife, I killed your wife, I killed his wife. You said she died in car accident.
Oh, the gunman over there, the one you're in the ship.
I'm sorry. Children, it is not time for card games. It is time for real robot fighting.
Card games on robot fighting.
Also, you look like a barn owl. This amuses me.
Oh, no. Hey, gotta do something stupid. Killed his wife.
You know, he hates when people call him that. His name is Koo. Just call him Koo.
Ooh, Mr. Crew as well, that works.
The KKK.
You could call him the KKK, but it seems pretty out of place. Not very nice.
Jesus, you're an asshole. You got a friend whose legs didn't work, but you call him Wheels? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sorry, the PTSD from my wife dying just has one little thing stuck in the image in my head, and that's the claw!
Well, we start calling you Hat and Bowler Tie, dickbag.
Oh, we call you Gurgle Gurgle. What? Gurgle Gurgle.
24 days of that.
close to an X-Men tie-in. And that will not stand.
Wake up! Diablo! Wake up! Done!
He had a dream. He just wanted to see the glowing lanterns gleam.
Diablo of Monday.
Yep.
Any other stupid goals on this one?
Specifically defeat Gadbud with Van, and then later on, Renova's going to show up, and you have to defeat him with one of the Magic Knights. Yep.
What's wrong with this thing? I'm assuming these are lost strength, so...
Yep.
That's what Stanley does.
Off until my stupid dream is realized.
Or unless I get that itch on my side again.
Great question, man.
Oh, wow. Behind the field
cares about your stupid fucking vengeance?
We're gonna help you because you're not gonna win this fight on your own.
Nope.
Yeah, look, we all understand the blood feud thing. Like, a good half of our regular force understands the blood feud thing.
You are.
But Priscilla, we're waiting until the Home for Infinite Losers run.
Your time to shine. It's just not going to be on camera. Yeah, I get it. Friendship, camaraderie. You know your robot does that when you do it, right?
Shut up.
Man, those were the days before stupid plots. You know what the Kaiju want? Take over the world. Destroy the world. Simple shit.
Wish mine would go away. I wish yours would go away. She boots. She combos with Wendy, basically improving what Wendy's support was.
Okay. You basically rush in and start moving. Yes,
Basically.
So we have 2 turns to kill 15 things, basically.
Yep.
So,
You can set which mode they start
I'm just used to him getting auto-deployed on most of the missions where we actually take him, when he
Yeah.
comes out in the Gundam form.
Keep in mind, you do also send somebody over to support man, because
Yeah.
he
not
cannot
gonna win that fight.
do Diablo on his own.
Yeah, Tyrnado, you're probably going to be simple for that.
Foreshadowing. Keeping in mind, if we're being real, you're also going to need somebody to support Rare. God knows she is not going to take out Nova.
Where Innova shows up in this battle?
Over there.
Over here.
Don't worry too much about it right now. Right now, worry about taking out 15 units in the next 2 turns. Yeah.
恋とか夢とか誰でも信じるけどそこそこ責めなきゃつまんないよギリギリ愛いけないボーダーラインない年でも全て壊してみせる
He's going to move further than moving forward on his own. He's going backwards.
さらなる知恵と意識が解ける体は制御不能いっちゃうかもね
Yeah, big wolf on moves.
Big wolf.
It still takes me time to readjust. Anytime we're playing on this one, not having every one of my units have a minimum of 7 moves.
また会える日のためにキラキラしてる
I've literally arranged my power parts in such a way as to like make sure that everyone I use actually has a minimum. Everyone I actually use has a minimum of 7 movement.
見えてくる危ない
Sometimes I do not. It's just so ridiculous.
自由も平和も望めば生まれるけどもたもたしてたら腐っちゃうよギリギリ愛危ないボーダーレス非常識だねまだ加速しているよギリギリ前限界点なら
I know we've kind of not paid attention.
Hot trash past about scenario 8.
Can't always spike.
Again, Spike isn't even that good a unit. He's dodgy, but in the grand scheme of things, doesn't actually hit that hard.
Hard enough to one-shot most things in there.
Doesn't hit hard enough to do significant damage to bosses.
Don't need to be dodged.
Later in the game, they kind of do. It's most of what you deal with.
Upgrade his weapons.
I have his weapons at rank 10. They still don't do enough. Like I've said, his major advantage is he's dodging, but Serbine's better at that than he is. By virtue of having a personal skill that ranks up with levels to make it more dodgy, as opposed to Spikes, which just are flat.
We should have taken it outside before we started the battle.
Carrot food.
Wow. That man is powerful, Smoke.
Alan is pretty much the biggest shit out of Dunbean.
That jerk dog talked.
Alan is quite literally a bigger shithead than the actual villain of Dunbean.
Does Zeon fucks
Because
everything
Zeon
up.
dropped a colony, and they were
Uh-huh.
able to come. into this
They
world.
weakened the barrier between Sephiroth and our world, and I mean, it was a combination of factors, as they're saying, but oh, he'll get his.
What is with this battlefields? Okay, so you need to start moving up before anything else happens.
Ish. I mean, we're not on an actual timer for being a Nova. Yeah.
You don't have moving away, so. better get over here.
Yeah, deploy what's on it.
Plus, that gets his bonus over here.
Yep.
74.
Oh, y'all made a mistake. And out of the Rockalium comes the Gunbuster.
It doesn't go.
Breaking physics.
Doesn't break physics. We established the Gunbuster is not technically larger than the Rock
He's
Column.
riding on top of it. Go-kart.
I mean, I'm not thoroughly convinced the Gunbuster could, in fact, in any conceivable way, fit inside the Rock Column. But it's not actually bigger than the
Larger
Rock
column.
Column.
Anybody else Battlefield have barriers?
No.
There's the tension of the snakes.
I mean, Spike's right over there.
Yeah.
Safe to assume that every time Master Luke shows up,
I believe, if I saw correctly, Spike has enough morale at this point that he's able to use Weapon 2, which should one-shot the snakes. So we should be okay at just being counter over there.
the problem is you can do a bunch of stuff over there and attack it. Right,
Basically, the plan is, as always, set up most things to die on counter. Or as many things as we can to die on counter. These look like stat allies. These are weird jungle ones.
Yeah.
And a boss.
Well, they're Drumlows. Those things are Drumlows.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the thing about Drumlows and just in general, pretty much all the Dunbean enemies is they have really high defense, annoyingly.
Actually, Spike has those attack chances.
So the thing about that is technically every single person piloting anything from Dunbean does technically have some level of the Aura Battler personal skill. Which is a dick move because it modifies final of 8%, not actually the evade stat. Because of the way the game works, even if you would technically have higher than a 100% hit chance, it only ever will go to 100%, so anything that modifies final evade comes from 100 at worst, or at best.
Something else is coming. This battlefield wasn't cluttered enough.
It's John Cena.
Baron Ashura.
We in Massacre territory. Get your helmets on.
Yep. Welcome to the 70s, motherfuckers.
Yep. Man, I love it. I love the goofy designs. Master Dr. Hell. You fools, no one is dead. Bleach kills off more main characters than we have.
The whole time.
I've gotten lost.
I'm also not going to answer your question.
Words of encouragement. That
Look,
wasn't
you
what
can
I
smooth
asked.
over a lot of the problems in the Super Robot Wars series by just not answering the questions. Master Asia's the master of that. How are you alive? Stop asking stupid questions. Oh.
Every time Master Asia shows up, he knows not to answer a question, but instead to call you a fool for daring to ask it.
Kind of. We're bouncing back and forth a little bit. Yep, there we go, we hit 0. Now we're back up to 3,500.
The usual fun stuff.
It behaved itself perfectly well yesterday. We didn't drop a single frame the entire time.
Well, it knew there was already enough suffering.
It legitimately can't seem to make up its mind whether we have a good connection or not.
Nope.
And it does doesn't run on just Vengeance. He also runs on ketchup, mustard, Worcestershire sauce, salad
Mayonnaise.
dressing, mayonnaise.
And enjoy.
Okay, you seem to have stabilized for the moment.
Yeah, good.
Volcane!
Yep. I've murdered lots of women. You're gonna have to be more specific.
That's dumb. That's also dumb.
No, I'm not kidding. The Claude is fucking stupid. Like, incredibly fucking stupid. His whole shtick.
Alright, would the invaders like to show up now?
Zonder medals?
Yeah, Zonder medals?
Master Agent was nearby to get some Dark Gundam forces.
I don't think we actually see the Dark Army again for a long time. Like, I think till like the very end of the game when they're doing the actual Dark Gundam stuff. I'm pretty sure the Dark Army doesn't show back up as mooks in anything else. Unless it's possibly on a split path I didn't take. Which admittedly is totally possible, because I took a couple of the splits I took were not the ones that the G Gundam stuff is on.
Whoa! Anybody seeing that cockpit view? Van has gone crazy.
See how the dice roll.
Got a new attack on Dan of Thursday.
Yeah, and he got full spirit again.
Charge.
And that's why he gets a sword in his back.
The last
It's
possible.
possible Van will be able to finish him off next turn, so.
Yep.
We throw a tennis ball.
Alright, so that's Dan finish this fool.
Yep.
Probably move up as well. Just end up doing one fight because I'm supposed to do it.
For the auto crit.
It's not a shoot down.
Oh, it's not good now.
Nope.
Nope. Remember, he actually crit with that last one. Fire the shit down. Nope.
They move into that seat.
That- Don't worry. Small Aster panel. Call correctly, it's something to deal with energy. Yep. Still have like 4 boss level enemies on the field. Yes, it's not exactly easy to do.
Yeah, you're terrifying.
Like you have the Genocider F9. Stupid and excessive. That's the one you just shot.
This thing.
Yep, you showed a P1. Which honestly is fairly normal looking for an enemy of that era. It's not like the Genocider. Take it in. Yeah, whereas if you look at the Ashura P1, the Ashura P1 is relatively normal. But
It's a jet with the big great face.
yeah.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, he's never gonna hit.
Dude, that was dodgy.
Yep.
Biosensor that makes it extra dodgy.
Believe so.
It raises all parameters.
Sounds right.
Actually, changed it here.
Yep.
Or wait till next turn and I can focus everyone out there.
Eh.
Like again, they have barriers, but they're not just really strong.
Yeah.
Like the barriers, I think the barriers prevent like 100 damage.
Take out Smugman. Is Modesto. hiding the whole time.
Fuck away, Alan.
Every train.
Choo choo.
I wasn't expecting double team on my trains.
Oh, they ran a train on me.
Nobody likes you, Alan.
I've accepted that. Ah, you fool. You fool.
Use cards for speed to get to.
Yes.
Yep.
Well, because we set him up
We have
last
to get
time.
like an extra 20 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We set him up so we could do basically a Forcia turn to avoid trouble. Just throw yourself upon the burning finger. Midnight Gamble? Okay.
Elemental Beast of Nova. Nope. It attacked you with thunder.
Oh yeah, also we changed our rare music back to the one that's in game so we don't get blood muted.
Yep.
Where's the dog?
Okay.
You really might want to get Camille out of there, seeing as every time Baronisher looks at him, it's like, oh, Baronisher touches him, he's gonna fucking die.
Yeah, we have Percy for days.
Yeah, but he's also not actually doing that much to fight Ashura. Baronisher's attacks aren't that long distance.
Mega particle code.
Well, that's
Alan, but nobody really cares about Alan.
We'll see him again, don't worry.
Yeah, that's what I think. Oh, plus, also, Scout.
Technically, we'll see Nova again, I think. I'm pretty
Yeah, I
sure
don't
this is
think-
the one where we actually kill him.
Boreon's better anyway.
Oh,
My heart!
Rips this dog's score out. That's its heart.
Cyborg guy. That's a living creature. It doesn't
got
have a
its
core. That's
That's
a
a heart.
kidneys.
確かめてやろう
As a weird spirit dog, I don't need
我
this
の
to
もと
live.
に
Look, I once fought a horse made of microwaves and refrigerators.
心配するな俺はサイボーグだ
No worries. It's like,
Yeah, exactly. Man, there's a lot of things in the universe that we've got to be afraid of. You know, cyborg guy getting hit by something ain't shit. Try to birds. You, I want to
Persist.
persist.
Here's the thing. It doesn't say shoot down. It can crit.
yeah, that crit was killed.
If he didn't persist, it probably would have.
I mean, the persist did 300 some odd damage, which is a sixth of what he would have taken, so the crit was not going to kill.
Regardless, it doesn't fucking hurt to do it.
No.
Yeah. Black Knight God. You have SP that I can use.
Especially because crits are not actually, strictly speaking, double damage. There's a formula.
They're usually less than double damage.
Sometimes they're more. It depends. There's actually a formula for how critical damage is calculated based on the actual attack itself.
You look like a rabbit. Well, party really gets better when my guy gets this expert. You're fine.
ザガートの右腕か絶対に負けられない心の力を炎にする
Oh, man. Turns into a giant dog.
ここまでとは情けない
That's a Nova.
Yeah, okay.
Turns into his quote-unquote true form, which is giant animal beast.
My purpose is head rats. No, can't get distracted. It is to chase after the tennis ball.
discovered, but Joe Rose as an item.
Oh, there's still a golem hanging out down here.
Oh, hey, Golem.
Golem, murder it. We're just gonna leave it alone.
Zen Homon, stand by.
Harlock gets appropriate just randomly from the middle of the scene.
Absolutely. It's an empty field.
左舷に攻撃を集中。
Fuck that goal. Alright.
If you're talking about the Ray Earth opening, Hunter, we had the actual version of the Ray Earth opening in here. It just gets us VOD muted, so we're not doing that.
Yep.
Don't care.
Strangely, it doesn't get muted on YouTube, but gets VOD muted on Twitch, so I just wanted to make sure to not have that happen, so in case it gets VOD muted before we get the export to YouTube done.
Master Agent.
I've been watching the whole time. I came back for a second churro. They're delicious.
Did you really want me throwing Dark Gundam forces in this battle as well?
Personally, my disappointment about the inclusion of Ray Earth in this is they didn't include any of the really dumb stuff from Ray Earth. Like, we get Autozam, sure, but Nova doesn't show up. So, spoilers, eventually stuff happens and the Magic Knights end up killing Princess Emerald. And the moment that happens, a split occurs, causing the darker aspects of Hikaru's personality to come into being as a person called Nova. But Emerald sends the Magic Knights back to Earth at the same time that she gets killed and that Nova comes into being. So Nova is left wandering around Sephiroth trying to find Hikaru, but is instead taken in by Lady Debonair, who's a villain from another part, who convinces Nova that if Nova truly loves Hikaru, then she needs to kill her.
That's dumb.
It was fun as well. He's dead.
And also, Nova loves Hikaru but hates everybody that Hikaru loves.
Sure.
Also, because they went with that naming scheme for a good number of characters, she is named after the Chevy Nova.
Excellent.
Just like the Autozam characters who we will get later on, Geo Metro and Eagle Vision, who are also named after cars. Yeah, the second half of Ray Earth is bizarre and dumb and amazing.
So, like most every other series that Clamp made?
No, most Clamp series start bizarre and dumb and amazing. The first half of Ray Earth is actually really fucking good. And then something happened. Oh yeah, also this is a thing.
Yeah, Mazinger. Yep.
That is Mazinger Infinity. To give you an idea of the scale of Mazinger Infinity, since it doesn't really work with the context that we receive here, that is a Mazinger designed to be piloted by something the size of Great Mazinger.
Jesus.
It is a Mazinger designed to be piloted by a regular Mazinger. Mazinger Infinity is fucking massive.
Excellent.
No, you stop.
Thank you, Spike. Capitalism.
We killed him. Again. Oh, Councilman President.
An upstanding, stalwart guy.
You guys are telling me that you have a giant Mazinger. It's meant to be piloted by another Mazinger. It's fucking badass.
Okay. Wanted to make sure on that. That would dwarf the Gunbuster.
Okay.
That would dwarf the Rock Column. Infinity is 600 meters tall.
Jesus.
Spoiler, you don't get Infinity as a unit.
Oh.
And yeah, that's Lisa's origin. Just sort of popped out of Mazinger Infinity.
I like join those shouting.
I want to fight the robots! I want front row seats for the robot fights. We've raised her well. Wow. Explaining something. Is it about the man with the giant claw hand?
Claw.
But go out there and we'll rip that hand off and jam it into his trachea. So Master Asia's got this weird kind of rivalry thing going with the claw. Slash, I don't know.
There's a lot going on with Master Asia.
There's
in this
always a
game.
lot going on
Master
with Master
Asia has
Asia.
his hands in many pots.
It's not even that he has his hands in many pots. It's that Master Asia in this game is on some Revolver Ocelot 15-dimensional chess shit.
Fucking
And I'm not
amazing.
fucking kidding you.
Fucking amazing.
Every time he shows up, you're like, I think I've figured out what his plan is. And then he says something and you're like, fuck! So he's not working with those people either? What the fuck is Master Asia doing?
I love that Master Asia is canonically so powerful, he just kind of wander in and go, I'm a part of this plot now! And everyone else is like, the hell you...
Is he?
Yes, sir.
Is he actually part of this plot?
Are you gonna stop him? No, I'm not gonna stop him. Hamon's just like, I want to see how this plays out.
Like, I know
This man a chair.
the invaders and the Zonder metal are fighting each other for control of the reactor. What the hell should we possibly do? I threw some DG cells in there. You fucking what?
I thought it would be funny.
God damn it, you senile.
What are you gonna do now?
So remember to do
Yes,
sub orders
orders
first,
first, and then...
so in case you get somebody to ace. I mean, again, for ace bonuses, we technically sort of care about everybody because we get stuff out of anybody hitting ace. But and actually, you're almost better off like doing it on Van because God knows we're never going to field him again if we don't need to.
That is true.
So
Ryoma's just gonna
people we do field, like Noriko, like sure, it's great to give her a couple bonus, but she's going to get kills out on the field.
Yeah.
It's almost more important for people who aren't. Like, experience is more important for people we are going to field. Patrol is actually almost more important for people we're not.
You should probably go do like Camille.
I would probably do Big Wolfog, because we're honestly going to be cycling him out pretty soon. May want to do it on Allenby, because even though we do field her, she doesn't get killed. We use her like 50-50 repair and attack, and even when she attacks, she doesn't kill a whole lot.
This is better.
Yeah. Pretty soon you'll get expansions to the rest of these. And,
Yeah, we'll put more people in.
yeah, so other ones you'll want to do these on is the other Getter Boys, the non-Ryoma ones, since we primarily have Ryoma doing it. Would be good for, well, not for experience. Experience, they all get experience. It's the kills.
Right.
Ryoma and they do. Ryoma is the one that gets the credit for the kills because he's the main pilot when we do that. Because we never actually field it as Shin Getter 2 or Shin Getter 3. Yeah. Glad to do our part there, Hunter. We did the you fucking what caused him to go down in a hunt.
So Master Asia rolls.
Yep.
Man, you're ruining this food. I added some DG cells.
Master Asia, what are you doing as the cook? It's just like a walk.
Clearly makes pizza. That's true. Just spin the pizza.
Backwards fucking hand. He wasn't there to fight, he was there to make pizzas in the park.
Probably Maito. Just because he's pretty close to level. We'll get a couple levels out of that.
Fill in your wings.
Everyone else prepare.
Game.
That, I believe, might be the one where you get, like, some amount of funds for every space you move.
Huh.
It's not enough per square to actually matter. Like, I know what you're thinking there. It's still not worth it to throw it on, like, Spike.
Have it run around the background.
I think it's, like, something like 50 funds per square or something. So it's like, you'd have to spend several scenarios doing nothing but moving max move and not bothering to worry about getting into attack position to do it.
Technically speaking, go through a fight, leave like one enemy left alive. Run around. Buy a bunch of them. Equip on everyone.
You can only get one.
Aw.
The special parts there are only one of.
Okay. Maximum stupid.
Yeah, if you get multiples of that, I would just get fucking Wizard Operator on everybody. Fucking put Wish on everyone. Never again even think about being defeated. Which is fucking stupid. Yep.
We'll just get that Morale Plus.
Morale Plus is a really good one. I think I went with EXC Plus on mine, but Okay, it's 500 funds for each space moved.
Yeah.
But
No, right now we're saving up for the last level.
honestly, it's not great overall. Period. Just because again, it's like, yeah, you could put it there on a unit that has high movement, I guess, but there are way better things you could use power part slots for.
Heck, customization. I want to start throwing weapon rank levels on people, so like one upgrade that we do. Okay, so what do I want?
Yep.
The volley was the map attack, right?
No, it's just oh yeah, So that thing you almost never actually use.
Yeah. Okay, so who's next on the list?
We're gonna have to use rare.
Eventually. Technically, I think it might be a split. Let's see.
We're gonna have to use rare. We just might as well upgrade. We gotta start upgrading things towards 10.
The only other time you are required to use Ray Earth, you're not actually required to defeat it.
Okay.
You have to throw attacks, but they don't have to be able to defeat the enemy.
Just attack it.
Yeah.
Upgrade to we're
Okay. Alright.
roadmap. So that's better than expected.
Advance to the next stage.
Make them fight.
Not quite.
And we already have both of them with us, so
Interesting note: this is actually a different
Different
mission. No, it's a different mission if you don't have the pre-order DLC. So you don't. This is actually where you would normally get the spend
I see.
if you don't have that pre-order DLC. But we did, so we got it as like the second mission.
So this is a different mission instead?
Yes.
Interesting.
Like, it's not massively different, it's just that this is the point at which they introduced the Geshpen. And obviously, that being the case, we wouldn't have had Saizo through any previous cutscenes where he showed up. Yeah, pretty much.
In my case, yes, literally.
You would not ask that question of the male protagonist. You would not like the answer he gave.
Nope.
So likewise, these scenes are very different because this is basically the first time you really meet
Met
the
Saizo in that case.
secondary protagonist. I mean, you're not wrong.
Selectman's duty.
The Beast in the Necktie is a very straightforward man.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I mean, yours doesn't connect to a playground.
This doesn't connect to a playground like yours does. You have to make those sideburns.
Backstory.
Yep. At every meeting that Goldwyn goes to, he has to correct people on the pronunciation of it. It's not the Shouty Boys, it's those Shouty Boys. Get it right.
He was filling out the form for their name, and this little, like, floating white asshole fox just kept adding fun random in the middle of sentences. And he lost track of what he was writing, just wrote another shiny points.
Mango juice. George says as he pulls cocktail wieners 10 at a time between his hands. Yes! Animal-like instincts.
Yeah, it's the beast in the necktie. I don't think it ever gets brought up if he's the secondary protagonist, not the main protagonist. So Saizo's background is he was an insane racer
Okay.
who, throughout most of his youth, would pilot racing ships and very nearly kill himself in just about every race because of how out of his fucking mind he was. Until Goldwyn saw promise in him and hired him on as a salaryman. And so he took like all the hot blood insanity he had for racing and instead directed it towards being a salaryman.
God, he's die-guarding so hard.
Oh.
I'm overlooking so hard right now.
terrorists. Terrorists with advanced stealth systems.
Yeah, like half of the shouty boys in general just embody the phrase weird flex, but okay. Clear the map in 6 turns. Yes.
There will be a second phase of enemies. The special objective for this is clear this initial phase. The Tyrannado needs to have more kills than the spent.
Yeah, won't be hard. Alright.
Alright, so you remember the plan, right, Rami? Kill steal like a motherfucker, kill steal like a motherfucker.
Notably, I had a much harder time juggling the special objective than I did this, because it was before the guide had actually clarified its language. And so, according to the guide, when I was going through this mission, the special objective was the Tyrannado has one more kill than the Gespent. So I was like, okay, there are 9 of them. That means I specifically have to kill 4 with the Gespent and 5 with the Tyrannado.
Have the Tyrannado attack
Rather than there, have it move to the south.
that.
Yeah, that's where the second wave is going to come from.
Shoot that one.
Don't know why they give us control of both the Spent and the Tyrannado if this is going to be the end result.
There's one that. I think there's 2. I attack the ones that don't attack. So
Yeah,
that's
that
right.
was just a...
Let's see what's up with those against me. know who the enemy is? Maybe?
I don't remember. Sorry.
Alright, show me the fetus you've hooked up into a suit.
I'm just thinking an even younger boy or like a grandpa.
No, they're done.
Yeah,
Okay, they're done seeing random people that grab them off the street.
Yeah.
Fast as throwing them at.
Basically, from now on, we only see the actual people from the company.
Got it.
Not just like random humans they've recruited to be pilots.
Not punk kid or punk emo kid, child.
Yeah.
Okay. Any special objectives on this one?
We already did that. That was literally
Oh,
the.
that's right. That was the. I assume destroy all enemies in 6 turns is still a thing. Is that-
Yes, that's the SR objective. Yeah, I would say I would say Great over Zed. By the way,
Yeah.
Great is more powered up.
I've been waiting for you, Shovel Boys.
So yeah, essentially we have 3 turns to clear all of this.
Yep.
4.
No, that was the end of turn 3.
Yeah.
Here's where we find out the company has been aliens all along.
The Und.
Well, there's no water on Earth for you.
No, no. They're not bugs.
They're insects. Take the treasure.
Oh yeah, by the way, did I mention you don't have the Tyrannata for the second half of this?
Okay. Really not like the Gespent to be in the middle of that, but...
Give us the go. Besides, please do your best.
It's fine. He has intuition.
Anyone who's got Excel, use Excel, get up here. Damn beans.
Do a train. Really fast.
I'm not sure why you're loading them all on the rock columns. I mean, it has the shortest move range of any of the ships.
Because I didn't know that when I started moving them on the ships. A better time to raise that concern would have been when we were loading people out.
Technically speaking, it's 2 spaces closer to the bulk of Rangers.
Kind of?
Again, it is actually closer to the center of Rangers.
Yes and no. It's closer to where they are right now. They're going to have a turn where they're all going to move towards the bulk of our forces are, which is actually closer to the Tesco and the Arcadia at this point.
It doesn't happen on the other half of the map. Basically, in 2 moves, the other ships will get where the rock column will be anyways.
There is also the thing of the rock column gets Excel, whereas I
Yeah, across all of it, I'm pretty sure the Arcadia basically gets access to essentially every spirit in the game between Arlok, Tochiro, and Mamime.
What's that?
Yep. Yes, that was the upgrade we could spend. Hey Jin, how's it going?
Hello?
給料分以上の働きを見せるこいつから逃げられると思うな
Death Yo-Yos!
キンラッシュリッパー
This is technically one of the iconic attacks that you can spend, despite it being the stupidest thing ever.
必ずやってみせ
Basically.
る
And then, so,
嫌な角度仕掛けてきたな
Comically large sunglasses.
I'm not gonna do something stupid and go after the swordfish. I'm gonna go after this train guy. Oh god!
Turned to her sword.
Well, it's just a fluke.
yeah, as far as that goes, Hunter, like, may or may not be the case that I already had a lot of the music this game uses, just because I have a whole thing of mecha anime songs, because they're really good for shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I would imagine that would be a problem. Apparently, Jin's Alienware laptop has been running over at over 100 degrees Celsius with the fans going full on while idle.
That is usually an issue.
Well, you see, the thing you have to remember there, Jin, is it took 3 hours to figure that out. you're dealing with Dell support.
Yeah.
As somebody who has worked in IT tech support for a very long time, I can absolutely assure you that the people you reach on the phone have to speak to for probably about the first hour, even if you get bumped up a couple times, are usually just running out of a manual because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Hello, kitty. Still fairly close.
It's fine. She'll adjust gradually. For those curious, there is a new cat in the house that is still acclimating and has been here all of a day at this point.
So,
One of the downsides of Strider is it's not actually their high-rank character. Its hits are all pretty damn hard. It just, I think the long, I think 5 it has one attack that is 5 range, but I think the bird attack is 5. Is 1 to 5, but it's like again you have to cut it out and have the bird attack enabled and stuff. So. Not like when I stack power parts on the Pteranodon in order to make its top end attack at a maximum range of 13. It was a little silly.
I think we're on good track to get this time.
Yeah, this is what I'm turn 4? 5. Or 5? Yeah, so we got a whole other power turn in there to deal with things. Shouldn't be enough.
Any more reinforcements coming? They
No.
pretty much did and said what they wanted to.
Because this fight just hit 10 EXC, so we have enough to do. Like 4 multi-action. Yeah, non-crits will not take those out of my hit spike, but any crits absolutely will.
we have 3 enemies to kill.
Yeah, double.
Yeah, there's a green one right there.
So First off,
I would actually probably move other people. Well, yeah, trigger like pirate strategy and all that shit.
it's fine.
Then go over to the Arcadia, trigger pirate strategy. I don't think he's got those on Ruri yet. No, she doesn't have her special yet. She does get a special later on, which is really fucking good. It basically activates Analyze on every enemy for one turn, which is they take 10% extra damage and deal 10% less damage.
Yeah.
It's pretty brutal. I would probably move people in to soften up the red ones, because again, unless Spike crits on them, they do won't one-shot them with the Bebop formation too. But at like a single, it is basically like in like the last 100 HP off of a regular hit from Bebop formation 2. So literally any hit on a red one will soften it enough that Spike can one-shot it, and then you can just do multi-action stack, take out all 4 with Spike essentially. I will say the only issue with focusing on getting a lot of kills with Spike in order to get the funds is that does slow progress towards Ace with everyone else. But there's a balance there. It does mean you can upgrade more mechs. It's usually an extra 3 or 4 upgrade points per map. Although for a lot of characters, their ace bonuses are way more important than upgrade bonuses.
Oh no, big roll fall.
Especially Maito. Yeah, Maito's is just straight up 30,000 funds every time you sword you.
Yep. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I did this turn.
Check to see if the Bebop Formation 1 will give you a guaranteed shoot down, just for energy costs.
To be long shooting.
Yeah, basically just use the weakest attack that will still guarantee a shoot down. So that way we make sure the Spike doesn't run out of energy. Can tab pull that stash hair.
Yep.
Usually at the bottom, I got a good one. I got one of the ones right at the edge. Where it's actually sensitive. Like the center, like pulling out all you fucking want, who cares? The edge hair is like, ow.
Do you have anything else you can do for this group?
I think he actually has Go to Spirits. Bless. Yeah.
That's what it's like both of them.
Might as well use cheer as well.
Yeah, that's actually sweet.
Yeah.
So they defeated them again, huh? The Gespent surely is something. The Gespent didn't defeat them. Who did? The guy in the racing ship with the plasma cannon strapped underneath? I think a tow truck.
Bounty Hunter Spike Spiegel.
Who? Lying to a CEO is a great. I'm not lying, I swear. Look, everyone else takes pot shots at these things, uses their special attacks, and then Spike comes in and literally just hauls everyone out of their mech. This is actually doing damage to the bounty hunting groups. We're running out of bounties.
Wada's ace ability is pretty nice too.
What's this?
His doubles the CEO bonus, so he does 100 TAC-B on his own. And if you have both he and Maito, it's 150 extra TAC-B per mission. And then Maito's just 30,000 funds, so it's just like, yeah. Even though Trider is not a great unit and Might Gain does eventually peter out, you still end up fielding them just for the bonuses. Throw them on the fucking bus if you need to.
Yep.
Well, then you give one of them the money game, and then just have them spend the entire fight running around in the back.
Yeah. They can excel.
Like, my game has Excel.
Yeah. Yeah, just load the gain upgrade and then then a bunch of movement upgrades on it.
Just have an Excel every turn and run around.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real here. I mean, everybody dies at some point.
Did you hear what Claw was saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was thinking of starting a bakery.
The bakery!
Robot killed Grandma.
Project D&D.
Yep, we should immediately roll into the next scenario.
Well, no, we don't immediately roll into the next scenario. We never actually got a scenario title card for that scenario.
Oh, okay.
That was the title card for the scenario we just did. They save it to the end because it's supposed to be sort of be like, well, not sad, but also like the surprise, like, oh, TND is done.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and do our fill-in stuff, and then we'll probably call it here.
Yep.
Make sure to put
Also probably push for Wada as well, because we will keep it for a while.
Yep.
And the sooner we can get him A's, the more attack B we get.
Clearly Spike didn't have enough XP.
Spike with his 31.
Level 31. Yeah. Literally 4 levels ahead of anybody else. I'll be trying to bring significant people up to about 25. Right. Worry. Koji, good to field him every so often. It doesn't look like anybody else we actually field is really below that at all.
Heroes usually my go-to.
Yeah. And then that should do it for experience.
And the rest with records.
Not quite there yet for that, because we have 34, we need 48.
Right.
We'll get our...
That's what trigger these cutscenes
Yep.
and stuff.
I'm a cyborg now! Got a G-stone and everything.
So I wasn't doing too good. I was lying in my hospital bed, everything was beat up, and then I think I heard Master Asia yell something, and I'm all better now. Who knew?
Yeah, let's just ignore these, like, DG cells growing from my
That's
body.
normal. I saw your magic was knocked out. So
I think my hands is
Small
thunder
time.
metal now.
Alright, so that's going to do it for us for
Yeah.
today.
Save.
Thank you all for joining
Don't
us.
start another
Yeah.
mission.
Yep.
Thank you all for joining us for another
say
Sunday
you go first,
afternoon Super Robot Wars stream. We'll be back on Saturday around 2 p.m. with something. We still haven't figured out just yet what's going to be filling in that slot since we finished Soccer Wars. Then we'll be back again next Sunday around 2 p.m. with more Super Robot Wars T. And in the meantime, we will be on our friend Hunter Green's stream tomorrow for some more Stardew, finally.
Yep.
And Thursday with our buddy HP Braincase on Minecraft. So, other than that, have a good one, everyone.
Bye, everyone.